Hello and welcome to another GFRED stats attack. So I'm pitting myself, my PS5 world record against Frozen Hunt's PS4 world record. I don't expect my world record to last very long, probably a few weeks if that. It's just because people can't obtain PS5s. So I was quite interested because I'm a minute behind Frozen. Obviously I want to learn where I'm going wrong and how I can improve. So there's a lot of talk of, transitions. There's a lot of transitions in GFRED, quite a technical course. You can lose a lot of time with that. But also I was just curious about all this boosting of cars. So curb boosting, wall boosting, rumble boosting, brake boosting, etc, etc. So brake boosting is where you go over a bump. There's quite a few in the city. And just if you time it right, you can do half a second of brake. And it will do 11s behind you. And basically boost the car's speed. So I know that happens, but I wondered how significant it was in terms of overall time. So each checkpoint and other points of interest I put where it is, so the stairs, my time on the left, Frozen's on the right, and then a negative means I'm ahead or gain time, and a positive means I've lost time or I'm behind. So I'm currently 1 second up. That doesn't last for long, believe you me. So yeah, I'll come at each of the checkpoints or the interesting ones and just give you a bit of narrative. Sit back, relax, and enjoy! So as you can see, I'm hitting the road at 2 minutes. Frozen got there 1 minute 59. So I'm overall 1 second behind. But since the last checkpoint, I've lost 2 seconds. Nothing to get in a twist about, but just to give you the format. See you in a bit. As you can see, we hit the highway, still a second behind, so no change from the last checkpoint. But the important thing is when we actually get in a car. So I'm in car at 310. He's gained a second on me since hitting the highway, so I'm overall 2 seconds behind. So approaching the quarry now, and as you'll see from the time check, I'm still 2 seconds behind, so no difference since the last time check. So all good. So as you can see there, I've lost a further 2 seconds just from the quarry to the hella weight side. But I think I must have just taken not as good a line as Frozen. Right, we're coming to the on-off ramp at the casino. I decided to go straight on. I've actually gained a second up to that point. I suspect it's because I've driven straight and Frozen's gone in and out trying to get the rumble boosts. Frozen did take the on-off ramp, and as you can see, he gains that second back. Partly because he's gone up and down the ramp, but also because he's done probably a bit of gutter boosting. So what I'm really interested in is to and from the airport jump. This is the high concentration of brake boosts. Obviously Frozen's going to try and hit all of those brake boosts, which he does on his world record on PS4. I don't brake boost at all, and I'm just really interested to see the differences. So we hit the arena, and I've gained a second even though I'm not using brake boosts and Frozen is. So overall we're 3 seconds behind. So I thought it was quite important to have a time check at the bottom of the jump. As you can see, I still maintain the 3 second deficit behind Frozen. But because I shot a bit wide, when I actually hit the checkpoint, I'll do another time check, and I've lost 6 seconds just for that silly mistake. So I've maintained a 3 or 4 second gap behind Frozen if you negate the airport jump where I lost 6 seconds because I went to the side of it. Right the way through from the quarry, right the way through to, as you'll see in a bit, the water jump. So that kind of tells me that brake boosts don't give you anything. So I'm going to focus, I think, on the transitions, and let's see where the real big chunks of time I lose. I lose a further 12 seconds at the bottom of Chiliad to start my ascent. So in total from the water jump, having lost 2 seconds to frozen from the water jump to the first iron bridge, and then right the way along the railroad tracks, I've lost in total a massive 14 seconds. That's definitely where I need to concentrate on. Not hitting the big iron bridge walls and making sure I can try and ride the rails a bit better. My Chiliad ascent was pretty good, so I've smashed 8 seconds off the time there, which is pretty impressive. So Frozen, if you watch this, you know, watch and learn. I'm only joking. Let's see how we do on the descent. A massive 20 seconds I've lost there. However, when we get to the bridge, I'll do another time check, because I was quite interested, because Frozen does a sort of half send but throws himself into a wall, and it takes him a little bit of time to recover. So I've recovered 6 seconds back, but that does mean that he's got overall 14 seconds faster than me down Chiliad. So again, something that I really need to work on and be a bit braver at. The Chiliad descent. I was a little bit better at riding the rails there, so I've only dropped a further 3 seconds behind. So overall, I'm 32 seconds behind, going into the final list of transitions up until the finish point. No change here, so still 32 seconds behind from the last time check. Let's see how we're doing at the observatory. So I dropped a solitary second there, so overall 33 seconds behind, so not something I'm too worried about. Let's see how we do at the next checkpoint. This one's a bit difficult to call, so although I lose 4 seconds, Frozen did have a bit of a mishap. Obviously I had a slightly bigger mishap with that car coming across, so that's just the chance you take, so I'm not too worried about that. Obviously the spin out at the bottom of that second transition before forward center kudos, something I need to iron out. And now we see the consequence of that spin out. I've lost 7 seconds since the last time check, just before the double transition to forward center kudo, so quite costly that. We're approaching the Hail Mary, and I only lose a second on this, as you'll see in a bit. Unfortunately there's a car oncoming, that makes me take a narrower line, so I don't quite get enough height. So overall 45 seconds behind, but unfortunately I can't keep the altitude, so I lose a further 15 seconds just purely in the Hail Mary, which is I don't actually land on the finish line. So I have to run a bit, so he takes his shoot off and all the rest of it. I am trying to keep my altitude, but it doesn't happen. And overall, I'm a minute behind Frozen's time. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope it's been entertaining, and to my fellow GFREDs, I hope it's been informative, using empirical data to actually tell you where you may want to focus your time and practice. So up and down Chiliad and the railway lines are the biggest thing. Right guys, take it easy, take care, and ta-ta for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers everybody.